Yeah, we are back here in Madrid again. This time we are in a trash talk session now, and we're having a subject we're bringing up today, and that is Swedish badminton. Swedish badminton lately has been in a slump. There in the old days with the Jens Olsen and Thomas Johansson, they had glory days, but they had a high level, and since that has dropped a little bit. And we've brought in like a Swedish player, retired now, Per Henrik Croona. And welcome to you, Per Henrik.
Yes.
First of all, like you retired for international badminton now.
Yeah, 1.5.
And your highest ranking is like you're like number 20 in the world.
Yeah.
And what are you doing now?
I'm coaching for IBF in the centers in Germany and Sofia and Guangzhou, China.
Okay. But we want to have this Swedish badminton up, and you're like the expert we could come up with. So your experience, you've been in the Swedish system, and you're like coming up like just when Thomas Johansson was on his way down, and like you're still playing at the same time as Rasmus Wengberg, right?
Yeah.
But what do you see like from when you stopped and until now? Because obviously Sweden doesn't have that many great players right now. What do you see? How do you see the Swedish badminton future?
I see a lot of many talents, but the problem is that the structure in the system, that we have only clubs and no national centers, no self-training, no organized training for the young talents. So right now it's just each club working separately, more or less.
But when you're training, because you were training to be, number 20 in the world, you're training to be around the best. What, did you just train in your club?
Yeah, more or less. We had a couple of camps, but the daily training was 99% in the club.
Okay. But do you think, like, as you've been in the system, like, do you think it's possible to make the, let's say, like, you were in top 20, is it possible to make the top 10 by just training in your own club in Sweden?
Possible, maybe yes, but I think it's very, very difficult, and I think this national center would be to recommend for sure.
Obviously, the young guy right now in Swedish badminton, Magnus Sahlberg.
Yeah.
I want to go a little against this guy. That I think that if he is the young talent, if you compare him to Denmark, where the young guy is Joachim Persson, I see a huge different at the potential and the level. And like, do you think Swedish badminton can be satisfied by having this guy being the new hope? I mean, this guy just got slammed by Bobby Milroy from Canada in the first round.
Yeah.
Does this guy have a future? Like, man, international future, we're talking top 15.
Top 15, maybe no. But he's the guy that he and Mattias Wigard and Rushkanen have a couple of young guys, but also even younger. When I'm talking about talents, I mean under 15, under 17. There we have a bunch of good talents. But right now, maybe not so good at the senior side. Yeah.
Okay, but we talked about the system, and is the system good enough? And the national coach in Sweden, Asger Madsen, a Dane, he's been in Germany. He's been in Sweden before, but like
for club, yeah.
For a club. Simple question: is this guy good enough to taking these guys to the top in the world?
I don't know. Asger Madsen is good, so I can answer that question. I'm sorry.
Let me put another question: would Per Henrik Croona be the guy who could take Swedish badminton to the top 10?
Probably not yet, because I'm not that experienced. But hopefully in a couple of years, maybe I can.
But still, like, you had experience enough how to manage to get yourself into top 20.
Yeah.
So would you consider, if you get the offer, to go back and coach Swedish badminton? It's something that you have a desire to do that?
If I can work with good players on a daily basis, maybe yes. But right now I'm very happy with my job working for IBF. So right now it's not an option. Okay,
but like, what about what do you see? Like, I want to go back to this that isn't it possible for Swedish badminton to take these, because you had good players like you and Jens Olsen, I remember Thomas Johansson. Isn't it possible actually to copy the system? Is that what Sweden is struggling to do?
Yeah, I don't think we should copy the old system because the badminton is progressing all the time. So first of all, we got the coach education, the coaches level must get up one notch, I think, in Sweden. And I also think that they should work on creating a national center more and more. So the players that are the talents in Sweden, that they can practice together in the best environment possible.
But okay, we only talked about the men's now. I mean, of course, there is girls in badminton. Yeah. We have to admit that. You have some quite good girls like this Johanna Persson and Elin Bergman. He's doing quite well internationally. Is it just a coincidence, or have Sweden gotten better in producing better ladies players?
No, I don't think so. I think it's Johanna Persson and Sara Persson, her younger sister.
Oh yeah, of course. I forgot Sara.
Yeah,
she's as well.
The best single players. The single player. They are talents, but also very strong mentally.
Okay.
And they are smart, so they can work a lot for themselves. Elin Bergman is also a talent, and but they are good, but they are not top 10 good. Johanna Persson, I think, is very good, especially in doubles mixed doubles, for categories. But yeah, boys and girls, I don't think it's more coincidence than anything else.
Okay. But Per Henrik, I want to thank you for taking your time to join us here and give your view about Swedish badminton, and maybe we'll see you back in Swedish badminton one day. Maybe you will be the one who takes these guys to the top.
Who knows?
So thank you very much for that.
Thank you.